Coffee Talk with the Metal City Madman. Hope you guys are doing good on this, well, let's just say beautiful, this hot day. I'm outside. Kayla is napping inside, so I didn't want to be loud. My voice is very loud and it carries through the house. So I'm just chilling outside. This is the third show. I did Facebook, Instagram, and now I'm on YouTube. So I may look a little sweaty. That's because it's hot. My cheeks are all red because it's hot out here and there's no breeze. It's terrible, but I'm doing it for you because I love you guys. This is the second YouTube live. The first one, I didn't know what was going to happen. I was like, is anyone going to show up? What's going to happen? It was a weird show. It was cool. It was not about music mostly. It was mostly about a moral discussion, but I met some new friends, got some new subscribers. So I was like, this is cool. I'm glad I'm doing it. So that's what's up. Well, here we are. So this is what I do. I chat, I talk about myself, everything like that, and I also answer questions. So if you guys want to put a question in the comments, I will answer it. If you don't see this live, if it's a repeat and it's already been recorded, just go ahead and put it in there and I will answer it next time. I always check. But until people show up or until people ask questions, I just talk about stuff I want to talk about. Things that are happening to me, things that are whatever, the things I got to say, you know? So let's start with today. We got some sponsorships. So I want to chat. We got the Ice Bears. The Knoxville Ice Bears are a sponsor of Graysin Slade, the Metal City Madman. Maybe not Coffee Talk specifically, but and of Coffee Talk. So they gave me all these goodies right here. So I got all. Let me show you this bag here. I got this whole bag. Ice Bears, full of stuff. Got another hat. This way, reverse. Yes, another hat. So it's got a blanket in there, a beanie, all kinds of stuff. It got tickets, all that good thing. So if anyone, so let me chat about the sponsors. What are the sponsors for, right? So the whole reason I've been building this business is to get sponsors and make the shows free for you guys, the public, right? Let the businesses pay for what you used to pay for. So if you came to the show and paid $20, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me as a musician, supporting live music, independent artists, and believing in me. And here I am now. Now I can make it free to the public, but what I want to make sure that you guys who did pay, you don't just say, well, so I paid for you to get that far, and now everyone else gets to come in for free that didn't show up. You know, you might say, fuck them. And rightfully so. You could say that. I wouldn't say that, but you can. But the point is I get free stuff now, and I want to share it with you guys. So if you have been to a show, you pay $20, you want to go to a game, right? Right here, we're sponsored by the Knoxville Ice Bears. You want to come? You let me know. You hit me up. Anyone can come with me, but to the front of the line are the ones that paid the money that supported me. So that's how I want to pay you back forever and ever, pretty much. That's how it is. And you know that if I do free shows from now on, it's a very select group of you guys who are close to my heart that did this for me. So just think of all the perks, all the cool things. Think of how big the things that are going to be free get. Like this is the Ice Bears. This is hockey in Knoxville. You might think, I don't want that. And again, whatever. You know, you don't like free shit. But just think of where it could go. Who knows what kind of free stuff I'll get next time. So as I grow and get bigger and better free things, you guys are first in line to share in the rewards. So that's how I want to be a real person and give back to you. So hopefully you guys believe what I'm saying and just feel that this guy's got his shit together. You know, that's cool. Because I'm not here to take. I'm not here to get this far and be like, thanks guys for the free stuff, bye, and then go take, I don't know, people who never supported me. Screw them, you know? I'm taking you guys. Unless you guys don't want to go. Unless you guys don't like hockey, I'll take someone else. But you guys get first dibs. So that's what's up. I also got sponsored by Birchfields. It's a restaurant in Oak Ridge. I have not tried the food yet. I have free food to go eat there, but I didn't eat there because when I made the deal, when I went by there, it was closed. So they just gave me the money. They gave me the gift thingy and sponsored me and all that good stuff. And I was like, cool, I'll come back. So I'll check it out and I'll give a review, my honest opinion, you know. But we're going to go to a game next season. I think the season starts like in the spring, so we gotta wait till next year. If you want to come with me, we're gonna take pictures. You don't have to be in the pictures. I prefer it if you are, so it looks like we're having fun. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. They gave us free stuff. You might as well make it look cool. You know, that's why they do it. They want me to make it look cool. So come out, take pictures, have fun, uh, and we'll go to a game and just live life, you know. So that's what's up. Uh, the shows that are gonna be free, we have. There's gonna be some in Oak Ridge, the Historic Grove Theater. There's gonna be possibly one in Sevierville, but the college tour, that's really where it's gonna be at. The college tour is gonna be free, right? So we're gonna be touring colleges, and it's free to the public. Students too, obviously. Students right on campus, easy for them to show up. But if you're in the town, you can come by. We're gonna start with Berea College. That's the first one. So if you're in Berea, come by. We're also gonna do EKU, Morehead State, WKU. I have two schools in Owensboro. I got to chat to see which one I want to do or both. And I want to try to add something in Ohio and Indiana. That's kind of what my goal is. I want to make a little loop, right? Come back around, try to add some extra, a little bit of the, more north, more Midwest, a little different. I like to give a different vibe. I don't want it to all just be the South. I've been playing the Southeast for a long time, and it's time to start branching out. And this tour will let me do that, and it'll also get me back to Texas. So all you fans in Texas, I'm trying to head back, trying to do the college tour all the way back because there's colleges all the way in Texas. I'll be back. This will help me out. It's a little bit more professional, so I can get them in a line, right? Because the thing is, the bar scene is so unorganized. Most of those owners are drunk, and then they outsource it to promoters, and they want their friends only. So then you got to zigzag around their people. It's not cool. It's not a good scene, and that's why I've always stayed independent. I don't want to promote that crap. I'm not trying to give my money, my time to that. I do it my way. I push forward, and that's how I've gotten this far, and that's why I've been able to now. I only play weekdays. I don't play Shabbat. Don't play Friday night. Don't play Saturday in the daytime, so I can spend time with my family. Sponsored by all these companies, and my shows are free, and I still get to make a living, without having to charge you guys because the sponsors pay. So it's really cool, and now I get to play colleges, be in front of all kinds of fans, younger fans that need something to do. So it's a blessing. Getting festivals now. Got a real big festival in Hyden, Kentucky coming up this year. Man, the sky's the limit. So I just want to say, great things have happened with me forging my own way. And if you guys want to forge your own way, and you're not confident about it, I want to say just do it. I know you can. You can do it. I did it, and I'm just a guy. So hopefully you guys believe in yourselves. If you're just starting, keep going. If you're in it, you've been doing it for a long time, keep going. If you need any help, just ask me. You might think I don't know if that guy knows. It doesn't matter. You take advice, hear it, use some of it, mix it with your own advice. I'm here to help. I don't want to just have this life by myself. I want to share it with others, and I don't want just the big dogs to have it. I want us little guys to have it. So, and I'm not saying I'm like living life rich, drinking out of golden cups. I just got my regular tumbler, you know? But making a solid living just playing guitar, working a few days a week, a few hours a week, I mean, what else could you say? I mean, what else is the dream? I mean, I want to give that to you guys. I love it. And I get to go to free games, even if it's hockey and you're like, I don't care if what that is or it's minor league or whatever it is. Who cares? I get to go for free. I mean it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So I just hope you guys see it my way, and a lot of people just say that's cool what he's doing. I wish I could follow his footsteps because I built it differently. I built it a little more like a business and not so much as I'm trying to just show you my music. I play all my originals out there too, so it's not like I'm out there just being in a cover band or a tribute band. I play every original in all my shows, no matter where I am, and like it or not, that's what I do, and I get paid to do it. So that's what it's about too, is your music. A lot of bands don't get to play their own music, or they just don't because they're scared. They don't think their songs are good. People want to hear them, so that's what's up. But if you guys don't have any questions, I'll probably get out of here. I just wanted to chat, give my 2 cents, tell you about my sponsors because that's what I got to do. And well, we got a question now. Cool. Right before I get off, right? I play a lot of different music. So I'm a blues man. I play the blues. I left home to be a blues man, and I play a little classic rock because I needed that in my set to make it in the area because it made it more marketable. And then I have hard rock originals, blues originals, and I mix it with like hip hop EDM, but it's still rock, hard rock, maybe old school metal if you want to call it that. I try to have different vibes for every song, but that's the long answer of how I do the music I play. Uh, I try to reinvent things. You know, yes, EDM and blues. So my idea is I wanted to create like my own. It's like evolution, my own genre. I call it RDM. You know, and it's rock, blues rock. You know, with EDM hip hop, but it makes it like a vibe, man. It's it like you float away, man. Like it's very trancey. Like you just kind of like you're playing the blues. You get put like a slow jam, like a slow uh, electronic beat on there, and then just rock it. It's pretty cool. And then I do it with covers too. I'll put covers. I'll do Tom Petty with EDM beats on behind it. All kinds of different stuff. Because that's where I'm going with. I want people to feel like they want to, you know, dance. Because that's what the young kids want to do. They want to vibe. They want to dance. They want to feel like they're familiar with the music. So I try to bring old school, mix it with what they're doing. Um, yes, as long as it's not free jazz. I may have to pay you to sell that. Oh man. But yes, jazz is not my kind of music. I did play a little bit when I first started. I learned a lot about music, but then I took that and I use it my own way, or I don't use all the chords because you're just using all the diminished and seventh chords and all these things, and I was just like, it sounds cool, but you know, it's I could do without it, and that's why I went into the more just rock. And I really like the solo, but I like my solos to be like from the heart. They make you feel something, and I feel like jazz is a little bit too much about the notes, and it's more poppy and too much going on. And I like space. Space is important. So yes, it doesn't groove as well. I've heard a song or two that's not too bad, but yes, overall it doesn't groove. And now back over here to Kay. Sorry, I was over here chatting. I don't know who JJ Cale is. EDM version of Cajun Moon. That would be sick. Okay, is that who does? Is JJ Cale who does the Cajun Moon? Is that? I'll look it up. I'll check it out. I'll see what's up. See if it vibes what I. Because I like to make sure it vibes where I'm at, where the kind of fans I think if they'll like it. But so far, like I said, I do a lot of the classic rock stuff because that just sells anyways. Like all these bands right here doing southern rock, classic rock, making a lot of money. So I thought doing that and then but making it modern so that the younger kids could be like, okay, this is cool. This isn't old man music anymore. You know what I mean? And you're still playing Bob Seger or something. So uh, speaking of music teacher, was yours also so angry? Well, I didn't have a music teacher. I taught myself. So no, myself. He loves everything I'm doing all the time. I high five myself all the time. But the jazz thing, maybe you're talking about the jazz band I was in. He was a music teacher, I guess, is maybe what you're talking about. And I didn't defer from I didn't deviate from the program because it was his band, and I feel like when you're in a band, you respect what you're doing. And he taught me a lot, so I was respectful of the teachings. Right, I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like I was gaining knowledge through playing because I was learning these songs and I had to learn the chords to play these damn songs that he wrote for me. And so then uh, I went and learned them, and then went back and started doing my thing. And yeah, so then that's what happened. And then I was just like, after I played a show, I was like, I don't vibe this really. I'm gonna start my own band. No hard feelings. He's a great guy. I love the dude. Awesome guy. Let's see. We had this music teacher in high school. Guy never smiled and always shouted. Oh man, you know, so another interesting thing about myself is that I went to school to be a math teacher, and I was a math teacher for 3 years. While I was playing in bands, right? So I'd play in bands on the weekends or whatever, or in the summer, and so I did that, and I just realized I'm good at this. I have a calling. I was doing really well with in the bands in San Antonio, so I just decided I should do this instead. And now I would never go back. This is my calling. This is what I do. But yes, I feel like when you get into something, sometimes people lose sight of the reason why they got into it. And I felt that too. And about math, I love teaching math so people can pass their tests and be successful. I love doing that. But uh, but then you start just telling kids to like sit down, don't do that. You're taking their creativity away. And I was like, man, it's hard to be a math teacher who believes in creativity and be this person that the school wants me to be. So I just decided to quit and say, fuck it, I'm gonna be a guitarist and a homeless man, and that's what I did. And here I am living the life. Now I'm not homeless anymore. Living the life, rocking beautiful shows, really good shows so far, and getting sponsored by the Knoxville Ice Bears and all these other places. It's been great. It's been great. So, and I did that in 3.5 years since I quit. And well, I guess I quit a little bit before that because I quit and I stayed in San Antonio for, I guess, maybe a year and a half, something like that. So it's been about 5 years now. Yeah, about 5 years since I quit. Yeah, yeah. My band's name, we just go by my name, which is Graysin Slade. So if you look at the YouTube tag there, Graysin Slade, that's me. Sometimes we'll be called the Graysin Slade Band, but Graysin Slade is the easiest way to find me if you just look my name up. I try to keep branding very simple because when I left home and I was a blues man, I was one man band blues man. So I went by my name, and then I didn't want to change the branding when I had all these fans across the country. So I just kept it the same. Let's see what this other guy K has to say. Love history and art myself, but now I'm working at a bank for some reason. Kayla, my wife, worked at a bank when I met her, and I could tell she wasn't happy. Like you're saying, you aren't, you know. And so I told her my story. I was like, and I met her when I was homeless, right? She came to a show, met me, we hung out. We've been together ever since. She's met me that day, and I was just like, you know what? I'm a homeless guy, and I don't know why you're trying to be with me, this hot girl working at a bank, and but I can tell you're not happy, and I'm just saying, like, I didn't know she'd learn how to play the bass or anything, but I just thought you should try to find something that's your calling. Even if you make less, you'll be happy. And she wanted to be in the band, so I taught her how to play the bass. She learned in a week. She's a natural, and she started playing. And then she worked and played for another, I'd say, about a year. And then she quit her job, and now she's a professional musician too. And we just travel, and then we just chill during the week like this. And I try to chat and tell people because I want people to kind of know my journey because I would love to inspire people. I'm not saying everyone needs to quit their job because, obviously some people need to make money out there, and some people have reasons to make money, right? A lot of expenses. I am a minimalist, and I said, you know what? Screw it. I don't need this crap. I don't even watch TV. I don't need all that. I don't need all these bells and whistles. So I was able to just cut expenses, and even with Kayla, we don't have it. We don't have internet. I use my phone to hotspot. We have, we cut expenses, but I mean, to be able to chill and live life for the past few years without having a real job is amazing. Let's see what he says here. Yeah, man, banks are really soul crushing. Yeah, yeah. Hate every second of it at the moment. I don't have a choice. Where are you from, man? Kay, where are you from? Just curious. Let's see what is this? Hater Matai. I don't know how to say that right. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna call you Hater. We'll say Hater for now until you give me a better name to call you. Let's say it's important to keep as much stress away from you as possible because it does. Man, I feel so much better. I feel like strong as an ox now, man. And and I grow my own food now too. Like so, like I have a garden out here. I grow stuff. I grow pumpkins and tomatoes and all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm starting with: sweet potatoes, potatoes. I just had this whole meal the other day that was all stuff I harvested, and now I'm trying some more stuff, putting zucchini and squash and all kinds of things out there. But just the no pesticides and man, I'm just living life. The more things I do, the more time I get, the more things I invest in myself. I just feel better. I feel so much better. I bought some land. I'm gonna really try to like build my own house on it. It's all totally paid off. Doing a lot of things to live off the grid and just be like not need money as much. So a lot of these things I do where I'm experimenting, and doing this stuff. But I see case from the Netherlands. Okay, Netherlands, Bank of Amsterdam. All right, man. Well, I hope that you have an opportunity to do something you love someday. I don't know what your economy's like over there, what kind of opportunities you have, but I hope you guys get the opportunity over there someday. If not, just live through me, man, and just be there. Hopefully, I'll get to come to Europe one day. I'm trying to, if I can do this tour, this college tour of the U.S., I think it'll open up a lot of opportunities, and then maybe international tour is the next thing to do. So hopefully, I'll be able to meet you, and hopefully, I'll be able to keep the shows free. Like I said, if I keep the sponsors coming in, I'll be able to make it free, and it'll be great. And so, all right, Hater says yeah, so I can call him Hater. Cool. Where are you from, Hater? Just let me know. It's cool to talk to people all over the world, man. I'm in the U.S., but I live in Tennessee. If you're familiar where that state is at, I'm originally from Texas, but sold everything, started driving across the country to New Orleans and all those places, and then I ended up in Tennessee. And now I travel the whole southeast United States, and I'm trying to do the whole thing. I have not gotten out west. I haven't been back home to Texas in maybe 2 years. Germany, he is. Okay, cool, cool. So you guys are very close. Got Netherlands and Germany. Very cool. Yes, don't fill it with a holes for sure, man. That's live life, man. That's for real, man. A holes, man. That's for sure. People will bring you down. Negative people, negative assholes, man. I keep those people out. I fire them right away too, even if they're not even getting paid. If they're a volunteer, I just be like, get out of here. I can't do negativity, man. So there's no need for it. Everyone knows. I know it's negative. I know this and that. I don't need you to tell me. Whatever it is, right? Oh, this happened. This is how much it cost. This. Oh, we lost money. I don't. I know that. Whatever it is, right? There's always a bad day. You're gonna have shows that go up and down. It's a business. It's hard. So it's. But people who tell me those negative things, I'm always like, stop it. Just be positive. People didn't like that song. Oh, what? Okay, who cares? They'll like this next one. So yeah, you got to get rid of negative people. All right, got some distant relatives in Nashville. Maybe you'll be able to see them one day. I'm not that far from there. We don't play there that often because the music scene is kind of a little iffy there because it kind of uses people. Because there's so much talent, they just use people. They don't pay a lot of money, so it's hard to make a living. And it's a lot of country, and I don't do country, so that's what's up. But yeah, so let's see. Have you ever been south by Southwest? Well, where I'm from, San Antonio is the next city right down below Austin. So where that is, where that festival is, I did not get to go to it. I was gonna go in 2020, but then I don't know what the hell's going on 2020. So I ended up not going because I figured they wouldn't have anybody in person or whatever. And and then I came out here to the southeast, so I'm not even close to there anymore. But we'll see. I don't know what their thing is. A lot of these festivals get hijacked by corporations, and then they're just terrible now. So what you thought was South by Southwest or Bonnaroo or all these cool things, they're run by corporations, and they're just out to take money from people and give them bad services. And now I can't speak for South by Southwest. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it is, but I always check into things before I do it because the old brand is not always what's still there. It's like the person who started it sold out to someone else, took off with the cash into the sunset, and now a bunch of jerks are running it. That are like Facebook and Google or something like that. You know, exactly. See, this guy knows. Hater knows. Again, it's because they ruined it. I don't think it's not run by the same guy. The guy who wanted to keep it free or cheap and make it real and get real bands from the area is not there anymore. Then they bring in these big bands, and then they charge the little guys. A lot of the little guys are paying to play. That's what I found out too. They charge these bands to play, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay to play. Like I got better things to do. So they become a racket, man. So it's tough. Yep, victims of their own success for sure. Yep, that's what happens, and it's sad. And I just can't wait for the next one. Hope a new one arrives, and I can be part of that one. Something from the ground up, but it's hard. It's expensive. There's so much that goes involved, insurance, and then somebody messes it up by doing something stupid like getting in a fight and hurting somebody, and now you're liable. They just ruin things. It's hard, man. People are just terrible sometimes. I haven't thought about doing that on the land that I bought. It was just like putting a stage and making a festival on it. But I was like, nah, they're gonna ruin my land, so I'm just gonna build my house and make a farm. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do on it. So right now I live in a regular house, you know, in a neighborhood, but kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it's a neighborhood. But but hell yeah, thanks for subbing, man. And yeah, best of luck to you too. Keep in touch. I try to do this show about once a week, just chatting about the different things I do. If you have questions, think about something. Come back next time and ask me a question, and I'll answer it because I'm here to just share. Because you might hear what I'm saying, you might not really need the information, you might just be curious, but somebody else might listen to it and say, "Oh crap, I needed that knowledge." You know, what if they were gonna go to a festival and lose their ass on it or something? You know, so hell yeah, man. So I'll see you soon, Kay. Hopefully next time. Let's see what Hater has to say here. Obscene Extreme. The coolest festival is called Obscene Extreme. Okay, a complete festival without any security staff. It's not needed. Where is that at? In Germany? I'll have to check it out. Hopefully that one's still legit. I feel like if it doesn't have security, then it hasn't been sold out because I feel like no way a corporation would do it like that. They would definitely do it the very mainstream way. You know what I mean? Poland. Okay, cool, awesome, man. I got to I got to visit Poland anyways. My great, I think great grandparents came out of Poland to New York. That's how my family got here. So uh, I think I could trace them back to as far as 1700s in Poland. So I wanted to go get over there and just see what it's like, see where I came from, kind of thing, you know. So that's pretty cool. But I'll have to check out that festival. I hope, like I said, I hope to get to Europe one day. And like I said, I'm trying to just every move I make is to keep growing this thing. And well, hell yeah, that's cool, man. Well, yeah, I'd love to see. Like I said, I want to get over there. I want to see what's up, see how it is, because it's like it's cool to trace your roots back and see where you came from. You know, I haven't even been back to New York. You know, so like it's one of those things that I like to go see, just be where the streets that that my ancestors walked, where my mom was at, all that stuff. You know, so yeah, soon I will get to go everywhere. I just keep using my business to travel around. I have not been to Europe. Nope, I haven't ever even been out of the country of U.S. yet. You know, this is born and raised here. Have not been able to leave. So, but one day I got to do it. You know, I got to do it. You know, so and I feel like I Europe is a good start. You know, to do a European tour. I think my music will go well there. You know, so I think it'll be cool. But hell yeah. It's been a good talk, been a good show. This one has been the most interactive, fun show. Actually, I do the same show on Facebook, Instagram. I try to do the same exact things I say to start it off, and people are less interactive sometimes on those sites. So you guys are really cool. It's a lot of you international guys, though. That's cool. I like the international. It really is awesome to get out there and see what's different. Because I do think the vibe is different internationally, and I think they're gonna like my music in a different way. I think the U.S. is, you know, I'm just an American here. I'm another guy like them. But if I went to Europe, I'm a little bit special. Maybe they're like, who's this guy? You know, where's he from? Oh, he's from the U.S. What? Let's see what he came all this way. Let's check him. Let's check it out. You know, in the U.S., it's like, oh, he came from Texas. Whatever. I could drive there. You know, so I don't know. People, I think it'll go over well. I just hope language barrier doesn't hurt. But obviously, you guys know English, um, and you know, so we'll see how it goes with that. I figured starting in England would be a good start because of the language barrier, and then before I head over to the other countries and see what happens. But you know, I have high hopes. I will let you guys know for sure. Get my Instagram and Facebook as well. Same name. If you guys want to get on there, a little more personal to chat on there. If you guys ever also can see my tour flyers. So when I do go to Europe and I release that flyer, you'll see it. You'll see the dates. You know, maybe you can help me find some cool places to play, and you can tell me exactly where you're at, so I can try to get close. Because I know your countries are also probably big in just relative to where you want to drive or whatever you guys want to do to come to a show. If I'm across the country, you might not want to come to it. Even if I'm like, hey, I'm in Germany and I'm like way across, you know. So we'll see. I'll definitely try to keep you guys in touch. And I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for chatting. You guys are so cool. Love you guys, and please subscribe if you don't already. Like I said, get me on Instagram, get me on Facebook. And thank you to the Knoxville Ice Bears for sponsoring me, and Birchfield's Oak Ridge for sponsoring, and also Harley Davidson. Thank you guys.